It's really important to have programs such as BioSITE because of this connection with nature that I think is starting to get smaller and smaller. And we live in a digital age, everything's on screens. And I think the biggest impact is not just the fourth graders, but the high school students. Get us all out, being out here. And when you make those connections at a young age, then you take that forth as you get older and you want to make a difference and you are aware of how you impact the world around you.
I think the focus that we put on doing field research out here is very unique, and I think it's ultimately very important in creating citizens that care about the environment and feel empowered to protect the environment.
I think programs like BioSITE are important because they help children understand nature and help nature.
The high school students are mentors to the fourth grade students, and that connection I think can be very powerful. They can both learn from each other.
Just being able to work with the students is just amazing because you're able to get an experience firsthand teaching and the learning curves of teaching and like planning and seeing what went wrong, what went well, and like being able to improve on that.
My favorite part and feature of the program is working with my students and getting to gain the knowledge of like my community and being able to share it with them because they're our future generation, and I think it'd be super valuable for them to know what's going on around in the community and how to impact their ecosystem.
The benefits for the high school students in terms of field research, I think the biggest thing is just taking theory of maybe doing water quality testing, but actually coming out to the field and doing it and seeing its impact and seeing the river itself and test everything from the river to the vegetation to the organisms that live there and get to see that change throughout the year. And I think that's really powerful. It's one thing to talk about it in a classroom. It's another thing to be out in the field and see it day by day.
And our younger students too, it's a great introduction to science out here, to doing field work and to be able to do authentic science.
Going through the program really helps me understand how our planet is and our environment in general, because it's more of a hands-on thing and I can see the change and I can see different ways that our environment works.
I believe it's important to have programs like BioSITE because it gives the kids, students, an opportunity for them to be outside of the classroom and for them to learn about our creek, our river health, and how the effects of pollution and all these world problems have led to the river being quite unhealthy.
It's important to have programs like this because I think being on the creek and doing research will help me understand more in a different perspective.
Our high school students learn a lot about teamwork, leadership, and mentoring, and these skills are really important. Our younger students benefit from getting individualized attention in their teaching teams. And I think all of our students benefit from being out here in this environment, being able to observe for themselves the changes that happen out here and learn science in a hands-on way. I think it's very beneficial, and hopefully it empowers our students to continue doing science and continue caring about the environment.